field where the starter's telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Azeez Ojulari there on the tackle. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. You know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw taken in here by Chase. That catch good for only a couple.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On play action, Lawrence. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DJ Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Allen. And that is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Allen, gotta have this one. It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 101 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Seahawks are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. O.J. Howard, 79 yards. And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. That they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by Michael O.J. Mudia.
And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, a 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
They'll go again here with Akers.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And this is taken in at the 5. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. O.J. Howard, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And
the Buccaneers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Here's Lawrence.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A first down carry for Henry.
117 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
From the 27, Lawrence. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Jamar Chase.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
47 is the mic. 47 is the mic.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. Hey, Foxtrot. Foxtrot. Check in.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Throwing now is Allen.
They'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Now Allen. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Allen. Forced out to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Here's Allen. Flushed out right. Going for it all. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
What a savvy read by the running back. He saw his quarterback was out of the pocket in a little bit of trouble. He just broke off his route and took off deep downfield. Thought for a second there they had him, but they were unable to connect for a big play.
Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
He will find his man Chase complete.
30, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.